Beat that thing up, EJ.
What's up, y'all? I'm Jaelyn Coleman.
What's up? DeMaria Walters, Coach D, Ocho, you know, the realest, the illest, yeah. And we back.
We are back with another episode of the Corner Chronicles.
Week 3, I get a different alias every week.
Yeah, I see. And I have the same one every week. So how's Christmas break been treating you so far?
Man, Christmas break has been amazing. You know, as a teacher, we get all these days off, get to enjoy time with our family, our loved ones. Christmas just passed. Got some pretty great Christmas gifts.
Okay.
So
What's
Christmas break as a whole that I received, the most excited I was when I got a gift. Me personally, just being honest, the age I am, my grandma got me these 2 15-packs of drawers. Ooh,
You can't never go wrong with that. That's a necessity. You need that every day.
As soon as I opened it, I
Eat the cup.
Nah. She ain't balling now. Hold on now.
Hey, I'm trying to see.
Nah.
Yeah, I've been enjoying my Christmas break too. I've been real productive. I've been real lit too. But I mean, nice little break.
What's the best Christmas gift you gave?
Best Christmas gift I gave was probably the one to my mom because she cried.
Okay. A good mom tear is always a good sign.
Yeah.
It's always a good sign. What'd you give her, if I may ask?
I think it was, she said she played in 5th through 10th, the trombone. She has been 1-1 for a couple of years now because she want to get back into playing.
Okay.
So I was like, maybe I should get her that for Christmas. So I shopped around a little bit. Who knew the best ones were $1,200, first of all?
Wait, the best what? Wait, I'm confused.
The best type of trombones are like
You bought your mama a trombone?
Yes.
Your mama played the trombone in 5th grade and you bought her a
5th
trombone?
through 10th. Yeah. Because she about to start playing. That's what I was saying. She's about to get back into playing. She's already been practicing. But yeah, I'm that type of person. I like to get gifts that you say you've been wanting something all year, but you ain't just took the time out to go get it. I'm that person that's going to get it for you.
Man, you come into your woman's house and she just playing the trombone.
Hey.
Like,
We not
what
going to
did
do
you
that.
do?
We in there getting money. Come on.
Like,
Waking up the ancestors with it.
and she cried.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh, she got me a trombone.
Yeah.
Mama. See, my mama. Trombone for gifts. Okay. I don't think you could top that one. Okay.
Yeah, you can't top that. You can't top sentimental. Because, I mean, anybody could give you money, materialistic stuff, but it's something that just, you know.
The heck is sentimental about a trombone?
I just told you.
Because she played back in the day?
And that's what she wanted.
Oh, my God.
Like,
Future wife, I played cello in 5th grade. I was first chair.
I played the viola.
I played cello. I was
Don't
first
give me
chair.
one, though.
Give me a cello. Matching PJs,
You ain't
future
played
wife.
cello.
I did. Oh, everything. I can play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star on cello right now.
He was skipping cello practice to go play football.
Nope. No.
You weren't playing cello.
You know, in 5th grade, that's a class.
No, that's why I said it was a class too. So I was playing the viola.
Yeah, you know.
Mary had to let him used to go
it's
crazy.
It's mandatory for that Christmas program. You gotta be there. Yeah.
Anyways.
If you buy me a cello, if I walk in and I see a, like, oh, you spent some money.
And he ain't going to play it once.
It's gonna be at the house.
Pick it up like a guitar.
I'm gonna have it in the corner when people walk in the house, just so I can tell them.
It's like gonna be a museum type.
That's my cello. Like how people have pianos, but you be like, I ain't never seen you play this piano. But yeah, that's my cello. I play all the time.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I don't know about all that, but we're gonna go ahead and get into these topics.
Okay. You said you had the first topic of the day. However you worded it, you don't have to go with how I worded it. Don't go with how I worded it. I'm a Cliff Notes type of guy.
My first topic of the day is, and really it's kind of a question / open forum conversation. Do you feel like in society today there's a narrative being pushed or an agenda on the black community for black women and black men to not agree, to be more separate, to just overall not like each other?
Okay, so how do you feel about that?
I feel that there is an agenda being pushed on that.
But who would be the pushers of the agenda?
I'm not going to necessarily say it's just one person, because I feel like everybody adds to it. When you have social media and you have the 50-50 question coming up once a month, like different conversations like that is what sparks more and more separation between black men and black women, I feel like.
Agreed. I feel like we had spoke about that before, but I feel like that it kind of goes back into time that you go into where we are today. I was looking at this video, a couple of readings I was doing, looking at a video, and also one of my good homeboys kind of explained this to me a while back when we were in college. But if you go back into the 1950s, 60s, the black family was whole. It was together. There were a lot of families going on. Like if you go into, most of us have grannies, like that. Everyone's granny got over 6 kids, 7 kids. Like she was able to provide for them because the dads were able to provide. They were in the house, or if they weren't in the house, they were still providing. Then about the 60s, my great uncle, he actually attended the school I teach at. So my great uncle would explain to me about the 60s. In high school, they would be able to graduate with trades. So you would graduate being a plumber with HVAC. You would graduate with those trades in order to work and provide for your family. Then like in the 60s, they came into the communities and took those industrial jobs out of the schools around that time. Even a little bit later, when it comes to certain schools around the city, they took out those classes in schools. So now you aren't able to do auto mechanic, you aren't able to do HVAC, you aren't able to do plumbing. When it comes to
trade,
you can't do the trade in that school.
Right.
You still have the Metro Techs, the Francis Tuttle, those things, but they're semi-selective sometimes. So then now the black man that provides for his family has been providing for his family. Now he has no way to provide for his family. Then of course we all know about, I think we're all big fans of Franklin Saint. We all know about the crack epidemic and them dropping crack into the black communities, with the sky rise of HIV in the black communities. And I mean, as a black man, you can't have a job. You don't have any work for yourself. So you're gonna do crack or sell crack. Right. So then president comes along and creates systematic things that are now putting black and brown people in jail at the highest rate that we can recall to today for nonviolent crimes, which is possession of crack. I don't know the exact statistic, but I know you get 3 to 10 times more jail time for possession of crack versus the possession of cocaine. Right. And crack is it's the same thing as cocaine, just cooked a little bit more. So those were systematic things put in place to hurt black and brown people, black and brown men, more than anything. So then, I mean, you look at it like going into the 80s, that's not that long ago. Our parents were growing up in the 80s. Right. So I feel like it's just been a small step by step, like systematically, it's been a domino effect to now we're here, where now we're fully arguing about 50-50. When just 40 years ago, like granddad worked, he worked at MGM at the plant, he came home, provided for the 6 kids, grandma didn't have to do much, like, and it was what it was. But when you start taking those things from black men, then I mean, what else are they supposed to do?
Now, I mean, that's an interesting perspective, because I honestly didn't even think about it going back into the 60s and 80s. But grandma also couldn't work at that time because you had different women's rights. Of course. Couldn't vote, couldn't do all these things. So do you feel like, as they were separating the black men from the households, and then the women would have to be the sole provider, would have to be that masculine energy, do you feel like that would have been a bad thing? Like, if women had rights back then and they both could work, do you feel like it would have still been a divide? Because I feel like at that point, the men didn't want the women to do nothing but cook and clean. So it's like when you get into this modern day, that's a conversation we have all the time about the division. Like, oh, women want to be independent and they want to do this. They want to do whatever they want to do. They don't want to listen. They don't want to do all these things. So it's like, yeah, the systematic part of it is, you know, an issue, but at the same time, it's our mindsets as a whole. You want a woman to bring bread, but then you want a woman to also cook it clean. Like, I just think it's hard to say that we don't play a part into our own demise.
No, I feel like we fully do. What I was attesting to is that it's been happening little by little over the years to, like I said, to where we are now.
Right.
Where, we're the biggest part of the problem right now. But it's also because, I mean, the hardest thing is us to always talk about the good. It's easy to remember the good and forget the bad.
Right.
So people will compare, like, from the story I just told, and people would be like, oh, well, my granddaddy took care of my grandma, so she wasn't paying 50-50. Then, like you said, like, she also couldn't vote.
Yeah.
What? There's
a lot of things that go into that.
What the heck?
Yeah, and so that's another thing that I don't understand. Our generation says all the time, our generation ain't nothing like the other ones. Y'all, it's just such worse. Like, they used to stay together back then, but it's like we are living in different times. Like, you can't compete where you can't compare.
Yep.
We have way more options and resources now, so why would you even want it to look like back in the days where nobody could barely do anything? We was barely getting by. Like,
so segue, side note, how do you feel about 50-50?
I feel like people should do what's best for you and your household.
Okay, I was about to walk out this set, and if you would have said some of that modern, some of that new age,
I do not believe a man should solely just do, and don't be in this comments talking about you a pick me. First of all, I've been taking care of myself by myself, but I'm not also looking to be saved. I think when you get into the 50-50 topic, a lot of women are looking to be saved. Like, you can't say, oh, I want a man that takes care of X, Y, and Z, and think that he's not going to have some type of controlling aspect. He's literally the breadwinner. He's going to try to control you with that. Like, you want somebody.
He gonna pay all the bills? All right, cool. I'm going out tonight. No, you're not.
But
you can't tell me what to do. You're a kid in this household.
It's like
my son. I tell him what to do.
It's a thin line. And I'm not knocking women that don't do anything, but I'm saying, like, you can't not do anything for yourself and expect somebody, you know, not to treat you as such. Like you said, like a kid. Like,
I just feel like, personally, I feel like coming up where we all have goals to get into the top, I just feel like there's the only way, not the only way, but the best way is 50-50 coming up. We get to the point where, you know, I'm successful. Hey, sit at home. I got you. Yeah, we done it. But coming up, we all trying to figure it out. We all trying to grow ourselves and become these, you know, rich people or millionaires or give back to our community. We're all trying to do so much. Like, it really has to be, I mean, you got to be, what they say, equally yoked. Like, you got to be equal in that sense. So it's like, shoot, where I fall short, you pick me up. Where you fall short, I'll pick you up. But that's what a relationship is about to me. Like,
exactly.
So it's like,
and that's another thing. People always talk about finances in a relationship, when that does not keep, or that doesn't make the relationship. That is just the economical part. Like, it's so much other stuff that goes into relationships. I don't understand why that's the main topic. But going back to what I said, I just feel like if people did what was best for them and stop trying to do what they see other people do or projecting on what they feel like you should do when you don't even have nothing going on yourself. That's my part that I just don't understand. You have an input about stuff that you're not even doing for yourself.
Yep.
So I don't know what I would eventually end up doing. Like, I would probably go 50-50 sometimes. But then again, in relationships, people have downfalls. Like you said, you fall short, then she would have to be the breadwinner. Like, it's never going to be y'all just up all the time eating. Like, if he slacks somewhere, you going to have to pick it up. And if you ain't got nothing going on, then y'all are fucked. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you got to be logical when you come to stuff like that.
So when you say it's a lot of different parts of a relationship, like when we go back to what we talked about I think 2 weeks ago, about just building relationships, just starting at ground zero with relationships, like segue into topic number 2, like, do you feel like people know how to, this day and age, do you feel like people know how to begin relationships? Like they know how to start? Like in the sense of like conversational base, in the sense of like dating base. Do you feel like it's a weird line right now and people don't really know what is?
I feel like it is very weird. But I also don't feel like anybody, because I know a lot of people that came from broken homes. I came from a broken home. So we never even saw real relationships. So I don't feel like anybody that grew up in that type of household even knows the start of what a real relationship looks like, unless they had somebody outside of their family that they saw or whatever. Or overall, I just don't feel like anybody is equipped with those skills if they didn't grow up seeing it. So that's something that you even have to realize within yourself before you even start a conversation, I feel like. Because you're going to bring in all these type of ideas that you think a relationship should be, when in reality you never saw one, so you don't even know. So I feel like that's why you should have conversations in the beginning. Like anybody should be friends in the beginning. At this age, I feel like before y'all can get into a relationship. But growing up, we was young. We're not being friends first. We are married. But now I feel like that's when you get into the growth aspect of relationships. Is you got to get to know them and have the tough conversations early, so it won't spill over on year 3 and y'all engaged. Now you not engaged no more. Like that's you gotta
what
have.
Like, he was feasting,
and he was like, "You've been with her 3 years, 3." That's what I'm saying. That's why I feel like it's a divide in that aspect, because people don't even want to acknowledge where they came from as to why they can't communicate in whatever type of way. That's how I feel on that.
I just feel like it's tough. I feel like it's tough starting. That's my biggest thing. It's tough starting. I mean, anything is tough starting. But I just feel like nowadays it's so tough. People struggle having conversations now.
Because a lot of people, whether they realize it or not, they're surface level people.
Yeah, not even like deep conversations. It's like simplicity.
Just basic, yeah.
Like what are you doing? Like remember back in the day, you'd be like, what you doing? Somebody like nothing. Chilling. WBU. Like, oh snap, okay. Nothing, chilling too. Like now you be like, what are you doing? They be like, watching Men in Black. That's it. Like you don't care about me. You don't care about what I'm doing.
Yeah, it's dead before it started.
You don't care about what I'm doing. Like, where you going tonight?
Yeah,
dinner. Where? Who you going with? Golly, like, am I the only one? Am I the only one in this conversation?
This is my question. Do you feel like that person just really does not know how to communicate? Like they just a dry person, or they just being short with you?
I feel like I've had it happen so many times.
At this point, you think? At
this point, so maybe it's a me thing. I'm the problem. I'll be the problem. Maybe I'm the problem. However, then you look at it, it'll be the same type of people that'll post those quotes on Instagram and talking mess about.
We love a quote.
With that white background. No, with that white background. Let
me squeeze it in a little bit, make it a little smaller.
Oh my God. Just a little Instagram quote, a little meme with that Times New Roman font. Oh my God. And throw it up there like, okay, you don't even have conversation to get that type of man. So let me know what it is. I barely see.
So what do you feel like is
I'll be controversial. I'll be controversial. I never see married women post those quotes.
Why would they?
Hey.
Wait, okay, what quotes are we talking about? Like
the ones that are
like what a man should or shouldn't do?
Just anything like that, yep. I could probably go on Snapchat in 26 seconds.
Honestly,
to see one.
I would be concerned if a married woman was posting those quotes.
Look, you see how fast that happened?
Right there, front and center.
It's okay to start over. You just might run into your soulmate.
Amen.
Never seen a married woman post them quotes.
Why would they?
Golly.
They don't have to.
You don't have to.
What you mean?
You're single for a reason.
If you were late, why wouldn't you post that?
You're single for a reason. And it's showing.
So what do you feel because of the quote?
I'm just saying. When I see the quote, I'm like, you don't have a man.
10 times out of 10, if a woman is posting a quote, it's not even because she really feel like that. She may be trying to make a nigga feel some type of way.
She's trying to throw a shot to that man that's not even her man. You should have stopped fucking.
We not gonna get into
You should have
that.
stopped fucking with Do Dirty 2 years ago.
Ben knew he was gonna do you dirty.
Do Dirty was doing you wrong your junior year in high school. Like,
And you thought he was gonna change.
you thought, oh yeah, he gonna be well for me. Yeah, he not.
That's the funny part though.
He told you he wasn't.
All quotes are subliminals.
Yeah,
All.
yeah. And 98% of, I think, look up the statistics, 98% of them are to a little Do Dirty. Because he's standing on
But
business.
maybe
He don't
that's
care.
why it's a communication barrier, because people are communicating through quotes now and not through, 1v1.
Yeah. 4:30 on a Thursday, you like, yeah, you do me wrong, I'm going to find the next. No, you're not. He's going to be hitting at New Year's Eve. What are you
4:30 on a
What are you
Thursday.
talking about? He's calling Saturday morning for brunch. And he's
Hey.
tapping that.
We on a stand on business era.
Oh, okay.
Might not.
That
might not fly.
That's what social media say.
Oh, that's what social media say.
But
Well,
hey,
one thing about me, I've been standing on business since I was 3.
okay, don't let me catch you post none of them quotes.
Now, one thing I'm gonna do is post a quote. One thing I'm gonna do is post a quote. I'm finna post after my New Year's trip. It's gonna be quotes all in between my pictures. What are you talking
Oh
about?
my god.
I didn't say I was changing that for 2024.
Oh my god.
But no, that's honestly what I feel like though. I feel like some people are just used to they're just dry people, but social media will portray them as somebody that's just this big conversationalist, like just awesome lit. But in real life, people just be dry. I don't even think. I mean, everybody has communication issues, but some people really just be dry, and they cannot be a good texter, or they could be better on the phone. Like, have you ever just?
I got a homegirl. I see her at the club and the bars all the time.
Yeah.
And every time I see her, I call her out because she be like this.
Post it.
She be like, hey. I be like, heck no, where that motherfucker I be seeing on Snapchat going crazy.
That was probably
every
at the
time I see you
pregame.
on Snap, it's people in the section, it's everywhere, you
Bottles.
upside down, you
Lit.
see her in person.
Maybe her social battery went out.
Hell
In the
no, I
middle
want to
of the
hear
club.
that. No, I want to see that same motherfucker that I see on social media when I see you out. I want to see that same motherfucker. Like,
Hey, people, because I got different personalities. Like, sometimes I feel like being that bully person. Sometimes I feel like putting on them shades and being kind of incognito. It just depends.
Nobody want to hear all that.
Just depends.
Then you see the whole group.
They on baddie's time. Post it. Peeping the scene.
Ain't nobody trying to hear all that. I'm gonna start calling people out.
So, do you feel like, for an example, before we wrap up this topic, people could be just bad texters but better FaceTimers or talking on the phone?
I do feel like that. I do feel like you can be way better on FaceTime or phone than texting.
Mm-hmm.
Fully agree. However, I'm a bad texter. Awful texter. I'm really bad at communication.
Yeah.
But if I communicate, I communicate.
Yeah.
If we having dialogue, we having dialogue.
Right.
I'm not about to be like somebody texting right now, what you doing? Chilling. But I'm on this podcast recording right now.
Right.
I'm gonna call you as soon as I get done. Even if I don't call you,
that's
it's
the difference.
It's just dialogue. But people feel like it's just so much now. People feel like I didn't talk. Look, I didn't talk to somebody. Just met them.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say I talked to them for a week. Let's say you got let's say you got a kid. Okay. Talk to you for a week. How Christmas go? Oh, that's pretty good.
Right.
How the little one, they get everything they wanted? Yeah. How old is he? Why you want to know? What the hell?
This part,
Why do I wanna
not
know?
the cards. But that's the thing. People not used to people asking. They used to a dude just saying, "What you doing? What you doing all day?" But not following nothing after that. When you look back at the conversation after that, you didn't say, "What you doing 5 times today?" And we ain't talked about nothing else.
Or not even to what you're doing.
So that's
'cause
what they be
I
used
hate
to.
what you're doing.
I hated what you're doing.
Look, this how my messages look. My messages be like, long line, one response. 2 lines, 1 response. Like, if you don't care about me, just block me. Golly.
Just say that. I mean, I feel like that's on both ends, though.
I'm the problem. It goes back to me being a problem, so... Let's get into rapid questions. I'll go first this week because I'm the problem.
We can't end every episode with you getting triggered, bro.
Should've have made me throw my card.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Talk about some why you want to know.
That's why I don't talk to people now, because
talking about
that what you
what's
doing,
it to you.
Where you at. First of all, where you at brings out the worst in me. If I see where you at, I might as well just block you because I'm not going to say nothing nice.
See, that's what I'm saying. I'm going to get a cat, move into the mountains, pull up the rapid fire questions because I just want to know where you at. I'm on my way to get an oil change. I'm just trying to see where you at.
Well, first of all, it depends on who's asking where you at.
What side of town you on?
Because 10 times out of 10, if you asking me where you at, you're trying to keep tabs on me. And I've been told you we not like that. We are friends. So why are you asking me where am I at? That's the difference. It depends on who's asking.
Can't even ask questions. Fellas, y'all can't even ask questions.
It depends on who it is.
Have y'all seen that TikTok? That's like that long list. It's like 152 things that like you can't do as a man. Asking where you at is on the list.
Definitely. And what you doing? You only get one. You only get one. What you doing per day? Per day.
I knew that was coming.
Let this be your last WYD. Okay.
I'm shooting half court shots. F for what you doing. I'm shooting. I'm coming in the messages like Steph.
I hope you make it, friend. I hope you make it.
I'm sending straight gifts.
But if you bank off the backboard,
that's how I hit a grand winner yesterday.
Oh, I didn't mean like actually make it.
I'm just saying. If you bank off the backboard, guess what? Glass is in there.
Okay, man. We about to get into the random rapid fire questions. Are you ready?
As long as it's not about texting shorties, because golly.
Give me that 1 minute.
Anybody got a
1 minute with Freaky D?
Anybody got a class going on?
What, communication class?
Texting
you should host
class. Texting shorties class.
No, you should host one.
I can't host the texting shorties class.
No, yeah, you
suck at it. Oh. That's what we started with.
Yikes! Maybe you are the problem.
There we go.
Do better.
Here we go.
All right, and go. What has been your favorite age so far?
This age.
What is your go-to lazy dinner?
Go-to lazy dinner, McDonald's.
What is your favorite thing to do in the summertime?
In the summer, swim and swim. Golf. Come on now.
How often do you floss?
Once a week.
What is one of your nicknames? Oh God.
Ocho. Baby D.
I'm like, look, I just knew it was gonna keep coming. Freaky D.
Yeah, Mr. Riz himself. Golly, you want me to stop? You said 1 and 27. You get 1 minute. You said 1 and 27 nicknames. My bad.
Oh my God. Okay. What was your major in college?
Communications.
What is the stupidest dare you ever agreed to?
Stupidest dare I ever agreed to? Running outside booty butt naked.
Oh my God. What item is worth spending more money on?
What item?
Yeah.
Oh, that was dang. I got stumped for the first time in 3 weeks. What item is worth spending more money on?
More money. I feel like hotel.
I don't know.
Airbnb, something. I don't know.
A pool. I'm still in it. A pool.
You got to.
Because I'll buy a pool.
What you got to? You did not get that far.
First of all,
that's the wrong ones.
Yeah, I've been kicking butt. Here we go.
Yeah, because you low-key been showing me up, and I don't like that.
Here we go.
I don't like that.
Oh, yeah, I got her with this last time. Here we go. Ready?
You can't do the same questions we already did.
I'm not doing the same questions. Let me do this over here.
Come on.
All right?
Come on.
Here we go. You ready?
Bullshit.
Do you believe in second chances?
Depends.
That's not a goddamn answer.
That is the answer. It depends.
Do you think that people can change?
It depends on the person. Yes, people can. No, some can't.
What is the kindest thing you have ever done for someone else?
Kindest thing? I just be there for people.
What stranger do you still think about sometimes?
Strangers?
See, I picked the best questions.
I don't think about a stranger.
Wow. If you were to devote the rest of your life to philanthropic, yep. Cut that out. Jesus Christ. My communications major showing, not my English major. Skip.
I'm crying.
My public school is about to show because you just skip a word when you don't know it. Okay. What trait most defines you? Who you are? What trait most defines who you are?
I'll say my loyalty.
What was one before and after in your life?
What was one?
What movie, book, or TV show changed your life?
Book, TV show. The book that changed my life was The Four Agreements.
The Four Agreements?
Mm-hmm.
Right now, what is the most pivotal relationship in your life?
Pivotal. I say with any.
Sitting right here. Like,
I honestly say. I was about to say. I honestly say anybody that is still in my life right now, because a lot of people done dropped off this year.
She was supposed to end it like you.
Freaky D.
Happy New Year. I knew it was me.
But you are one of those people that's in my life right now. If you're still in my life right now, we clearly locked in. Because God was dropping y'all like flies this year.
I'm gonna end with the stranger I think about all the time. I was at OnQ like 3 years ago, and this lady had her 2 kids and she needed some gas money, and I gave her a ride 30 minutes away to her house, and then she invited me in her house.
Where is this going? You help put them groceries in, Meech?
Hey.
I was helping my cousin bring in the groceries.
Just sat on the couch, chilled a little bit. Then I left. And I always think about her, like, not in the sexual way or anything weird. It'd be like, I hope that lady's okay. Like, to be at an OnQ in the middle of the night with your kids, say you just got to your baby daddy
at her house.
Okay, what? Ignore that part.
Well, no, I'm saying you can't forget that, because you literally spent more than 30 minutes with this person.
Yeah.
Any stranger I see them, and that is out of my mind.
Yeah. Never got her Facebook.
You took her home.
Phone number.
You went to her house, just chilling, eating chips and snacks. You should remember that stranger.
Capri Sun, actually.
You should remember that stranger.
Well, all right.
And on that note, this is a wrap on episode 3. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, press that bell notification to be notified every time we post a new episode. All right. See y'all next week. Bye, y'all.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Beat that thing up, EJ.